Episode number 22 of the Unnamed Show. Are the Raiders back?
Did the A's find a spot on the strip for a ballpark?
Weekends with Adele?
Hello.
And we are here for the Unnamed Show.
Great music going on, and they have specialty drinks.
Anything Vegas, pretty much.
Everything Vegas.
I can see why this would be a great place. Yeah.
And they can go have fun at night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Hey, Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 22 of the Unnamed Show. What's up, Jack?
Hello, Brendan.
Hey, another week, another bit of info about Las Vegas, entertainment, food, news. You got it.
Real estate.
Real estate. Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Real estate, of course.
Of course.
But any info you need on Vegas, every week we're here for you guys. Don't forget to text VIP to 702-553-1955 if you want to get on our VIP text list. Text VIP to 702-553-1955. So what's going on this week? The Raiders beat Cowboys to end a 3-game skid.
They did.
Finally.
On Thanksgiving.
And somebody changed the channel on me, and I missed the end of the game, and I get a text from David, oh, did you see the end of the game? And I completely missed it.
They won. Field goal in overtime. It was very exciting. Not for my parlay, but that's another story.
I think somehow my Raiders game got turned to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I completely lost the game.
Well, it's the start of the holiday season.
But yeah, I believe it was either Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or one of those like animal puppet like versions of Santa Claus. But yeah, that's a huge win. We needed that. 3 in a row. We were losing. We needed that win big time. And to the Cowboys, as a Giants fan in the past, I'll take a Cowboys win, or loss, I should say, any day.
I will also take a Cowboys loss any day of the week.
Yeah. All day long.
The Raiders are playing the Washington football team this weekend, and they're pretty tough. They've won 3 in a row. They're still in the playoff race in the NFC.
I just love their name. It's a lot like our name, like
the Unnamed Show.
Yeah.
The Washington
football team.
You just can't figure it out.
Yeah. It's okay. We just it's nice and easy. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's going on.
We got
it. So it should be a tough game, but hopefully the Raiders come out on top.
And they've won 3 straight after we lost 3 straight.
Yes.
So this is kind of a nice little playoff race. I think they're both up for the playoffs, right?
Let's beat them.
Is Washington?
Yeah, they're still in the playoff race right now.
There's a lot of teams still in the playoff race at this point.
Yeah, it's so early. I know. I don't know. What am I talking about?
I mean, it even says the Bears are in the hunt, which is crazy.
Yeah, no.
So
let's be honest.
Let's be real.
That was while you're sleeping in your dreams.
Let's be real. Exactly.
So this is huge, and I think this is starting to sound real, but supposedly the Oakland A's are eyeing the Tropicana site for a ballpark.
That is amazing because it's basically, so they're looking at like a 30,000 to 35,000 seat stadium. Should be 35 because that's kind of on the low end of Major League ballparks, but it's walking distance to T-Mobile, MGM Garden Arena, Michelob Ultra Arena, Allegiant even.
Yeah.
So right smack dab in the middle of the strip, which would be awesome.
It's a perfect location, and the Tropicana is seeing its age, so it's probably not a bad hotel to choose to get rid of.
Knock it down. Knock it down.
Baseball stadium. But yeah, and this article just said eyeing the Tropicana site, but I heard from a little birdie that they actually put an offer on the site. Yeah. So supposedly they did put an offer in to buy the land to build the stadium there. Stay tuned. We'll let you know. We'll be the first, of course, to let you guys know as soon as something breaks. But this is pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
The Las Vegas A's. I would have liked an expansion team, but I'll take the A's. That's fine.
I'll take the A's.
Yeah.
As long as we get baseball, that's all we need.
We just want baseball.
Baseball, that's all that matters. So one of our listings actually just came back on the market, and honestly, if you don't act fast, it's going to be gone before you get a chance to even buy it. We already have 3 offers currently. We've already sent out counter offers. So if you're interested in 2548 Monarch Bay Drive, What's going to happen this weekend?
Come see me from 11 to 3 as I will be hosting an open house there at 2548 Monarch
The
Bay
Brendan
Drive.
King group at RIA will be there live and in the flesh. We'll be at Monarch Bay. Mr. Jack Palermo will be there along with one of our new agents, Carlie, who will announce probably the end of next week, if not the week after. Welcome, Carlie. We're happy to have you, but she'll be there too for a little bit.
Cool.
We'll be there. Actually, I'll be there to say
Awesome.
hi too.
Hey.
But yeah, check out Monarch Bay. Not much time left. Check it out on KingVegasHomes.com if you want more information. Weather. What? Where are we? Are we in Southern California?
I mean, I've basically put away all my summer clothes, and I have to go to the garage and get it all because it's still warm here.
Yeah,
it's crazy warm here.
It's 75 is the record, right? 81-year-old record, high temperature of 75 set December 1st. Oh, we said it.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yesterday.
So if you want great weather and you live anywhere cold, this is the place to come.
The place to be.
Yeah. And I'm going to fly to cold weather next week, only because I'm torturing myself.
It's the holiday season.
Yeah.
Season.
Exactly. So
it'll be
Thursday,
nice. Yeah, it'll be nice for the open house, and that backyard is incredible.
Yeah. So if you want to take a dip, bring your don't do that.
We can't be doing that.
Don't bring your swimsuit.
But anyway, highs are in the 70s forecasted through Monday and mid 60s next week, which is kind of
we need to get you a screen so you can do like
I know. I was like, hey, look at that.
Al Roker.
Yes.
So if you're aiming to buy a home next year, there was a great article actually out from CNBC about 4 things to do to prep yourself for purchasing a home. Usually these articles are pretty bad, honestly, but I thought some of the tips they gave were smart moves, like improve your credit.
Yes,
like
you have to improve your credit.
If you want to get a loan, you definitely don't want credit in the 500s. You want to be closer to 6. Preferably 700s.
8s would be great,
and 8s are ideal. So the highest you can have is in the mid 8s. So 8s, 850, I believe, is perfect.
Yep.
So if you're in the 8s, you're golden. If you're in the 7s, you're pretty golden. If you're in the 5s and 6s, talk to us. We actually have a lender who can improve your credit and help you for free.
Yeah, he does credit services for free,
which is amazing. They'll help you actually improve your credit and keep in touch with you. And I just got an email yesterday on one of the people that we put in the program. He told them 10 steps to improve their credit within 6 months, and they'll in 6 months they'll be able to get a loan.
Yeah, be ready to go.
Another tip they gave was to research down payment options. I think people are really surprised about this.
Yeah, because the rule of thumb is 20%.
Yeah,
but there's different options out there for you.
And honestly, everything from 3% down on up. I know people are like, "What? 3% down?" But we'll get to this, but FHA rates and jumbo loans just increase a massive amount, which we'll get to. But yeah, there's a lot of options out there. Call us. We'll put you in touch with a lender. You may be surprised how many options you have to get a loan. It's not just 20% down or 5% down or 10% down. You can even do 3 or 3.5. Of course, that means a higher payment.
Sure.
Sometimes private mortgage insurance, but call us if you need some help with that. Another thing is, what's the next tip?
Be nimble.
Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick.
Jack's jumping over that candlestick.
Yeah, be nimble. Be ready for. You may have to look at a lot of houses. You may have to put in a lot of offers. We've dealt with this for a little while now since COVID. But yeah, what's the average days on the market right now?
22 this past week. Yeah.
So 22 days on the market, you don't have much time. When a house pops on, there's usually going to be offers. Look at Monarch Bay.
Yeah.
Came off on Sunday. Monday we put it on. By Wednesday we have 3 offers. Just be nimble like Jack.
Be nimble.
Yeah. And of course, what's the next tip? I like this one.
Don't overpay.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want to overpay. People do go higher, people do go high, but
people are getting overly confident and putting their homes up for ridiculous numbers. So it's important to have a good agent who's going to run the comps appropriately.
Yes, correct.
To then tell you where you should be. So of course, don't just trust the Zestimate or the list price. Assume right away that you have to pay full list price. You do if it's an appropriately priced property.
Yes.
But right now what we're seeing is price gouging, just like gas in California. No, that's not related. Sorry. But no, we're seeing people grossly overpricing their home, and you just need somebody on your side that understands that can tell you, hey, yeah, you do need to come in strong, but not at the list price.
So let's talk about, you brought it up earlier, the home value. As home values rise, conforming loan limits jump to a record 18% for 2022.
Yeah, which is crazy. So the new jumbo loan limit has gone up 18%. Remember, I had to double check my math to understand when I saw the number.
Seriously.
So in what year are we in? 2021. Hey, that's just as it's ending. I'm just wrapping that around my head. The limit was 548,250.
Now it's 647,200.
What the heck does that mean? That means if you're buying a property, anything over 647,200 will be a jumbo loan. If the loan is over 647, so if you're buying a home for $1 million and you're putting 400,000 down, you don't need a jumbo loan.
Right.
If you put 400,000 down and you're buying a home for $1 million, you would have to get a jumbo loan, which means they scrutinize your credit, they scrutinize your documentation, and you're going to end up paying a higher rate.
Higher rate, definitely.
So now that went all the way up to 647,200. So there is a fly flying across the camera that I've noticed like 10 times. So
welcome our special guest, everyone.
Yeah. So just so you know, if you have a loan up to 647,200, anything under that, you are not a jumbo loan, and you're not going to pay the extra fees or end up having to go through the scrutinization of all your documentation a lot more than normal.
And how about California and New York and stuff?
Oh yeah, what was the number on that?
$970,800 is a jumbo loan in like California.
You know the interesting thing about that though, like if you're in LA, like my brother lives in Los Feliz, Silver Lake area, a starter home is $1.2 million. So here, a starter home is, you can get one for 400.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Our situation's still much better. For the fact that our values there with the jumbo as well, you're pretty much locked into a jumbo no matter what, unless you have 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 sitting around in LA.
Right.
So you could still come here, get a home, not have a jumbo loan, and put a minimum amount down. Move from California
and get more bang for your buck, as they like to say.
Yeah. So what was it? 970,800. That's crazy. But in Florida, it was 710,000 in the Keys.
In the Keys, yeah.
Yeah. And then Nashville, 694,600. In Nashville, Tennessee.
Booming.
Yeah, that town's booming. Nashville, I actually moved a few clients from Vegas to Nashville. I'm sure they'll come back though.
Of course they will.
But here's the thing. With all this, the prices are going up for one reason only. Inventory's low. There's not enough housing. So in a situation like this, what is the city doing to fix this?
So Clark County is right now eyeing old hotels, motels as one solution to the housing shortage. So Clark County officials are looking at one way of creative options to tackle the rental crisis. And that is repurposing, rehabilitating vacant hotels and motels for affordable housing.
It's like what was that? Remember Melrose Place with the pool in the middle and all the apartments around?
Great
Super
show.
Cool.
If you really think about it, most of the like my brother lives in one of these apartment complexes in LA. It looks like Melrose Place. Yeah. A lot of these motels look like Melrose Place.
They do.
So it's an interesting way to help with the solution at least a little bit. I think before the pandemic, the Valley lacked 75,000 units of affordable housing before the pandemic. So this has only gotten worse. So Clark County designated $150 million. More than 3,200 people and families are on a waiting list for housing. And the average rent for a one-bedroom right now is $1,500.
That's crazy.
When I moved here in 2009, I paid $1,800 for 2,800 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how much it's gone up, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So don't forget, if you want more details about the market in general, if you've been following us, you already know all this information. So the Monday market update comes out every single Monday. It's on our website. You can also sign up by text to get it as well. But right now, it's just kind of been more of the same. Of course, check out our website, king-vegas-homes.com. You can look into that. There's a video on there telling you about what the market's doing right now, and all the data is there. And it's on literally everything. I think you can, anything on social media, if you search for our name, you'll find it. Hey, so Ray Dalio, I don't know if you saw this. Oh,
I did. We chatted about it.
So Ray Dalio, who's a billionaire, this guy is kind of a genius in the hedge fund world. Not to be a downer, but he said no empire lasts forever. He's seeing possibilities of some shifting in the United States in the future between powers of maybe China or other parts of the world. Interesting. He's got a book. We've got the link down below. However you're watching this, there is a link, or go to our website, of course, and you can check it out. He's got a book out about the decline that will upend lives, not just portfolios in America. He's a genius. It's not worth panicking like Omicron or whatever, but definitely worth a read, I think, just for another perspective on possibility of the future. Of course, he's not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. He just means over the years with everything going on. He senses some changes. It'll be an interesting book.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Gave me a little kickback on some certain things, but that's a whole other story. So guess what is in town is the NFR, which is the National Finals Rodeo at Thomas and Mack. This is like the Super Bowl of all rodeos. So it runs from December 2nd to December 10th. Sold out. They're expecting 150,000 fans at the NFR. It is Cowboy Christmas goes on.
Have you been there?
I have not.
It's actually pretty fun.
I have not.
It's actually pretty fun, yeah.
I'll need to borrow your 10-gallon hat.
Yep, and don't forget my chaps.
And your spurs and hat and boots and all sorts of stuff.
Beepless chaps.
But NFR, so the NFR is set to stay in Vegas till at least 2025. Unlike the PBR,
which just moved to Texas, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, but $10 million is up for grabs. So strap on those chaps and get on down there.
How long do you think you'd last on a bull?
1 second.
Yes, if that. I don't even think I'd last a second.
Yeah, I'd be tossed right away. But anyway, that's another story.
What was the place that used to have the bull on the Strip? It's gone.
Gilley's.
Right? Is Gilley's still around?
Yeah, Gilley's is still there.
I'll challenge you at Gilley's on the bull. So Clark County is going to construct. I've been waiting for this. I've known about it for a while. Super excited. Clark County is going to construct $11.4 million bike trail. It's going to be made of diamond. No. So it's going to connect Red Rock to the Southwest Valley, particularly Summerlin. So it's going to go from Stonebridge area all the way out to Red Rock first, and then the second half will be from Red Rock all the way down to Blue Diamond.
Wow.
Which is just amazing. And there's actually been a lot of deaths, unfortunately, on that road over the years, and I think that was kind of the impetus to this. And it's going to be a multi-lane bike/running highway that'll have bike paths, walking paths, and it'll separate people out so that people don't get run over by bikes.
Yeah.
Then the whole point of saving people from getting injured is pointless. But I believe it's going to be 4 or so lanes and literally connecting Summerlin all the way down to Blue Diamond.
Which is awesome.
And already we have that multi-mile trail along 215. So now someone can ride that and then hook on and then head all the way out to Red Rock without seeing a single car.
That's great.
Yeah. Which it's awesome. So 2021 will start construction, late 2021, so the end of this year. And then the other half will begin 2025 and take a year to complete. So 2021, probably take a year or so to complete, and then 2025 do the other half.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Great.
Another reason to move to Las Vegas.
So it's the holidays, and what other than a million things to take your children or family to it's funny because everyone's always like, the holidays is so stressful. But honestly, it's kind of nice. Like,
like
every
it.
time January hits, I'm always like, oh man, now we
Once
have
I
to take
crank
down
on that Mariah Carey on the radio in the car, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Oh, we've already heard it 5 times. Every morning when the
Today.
girls get in the car, they turn on the radio channel that has all Christmas music.
Love it.
What is it? 106.5?
Mine's
Sunny
the Holly channel. on
Sunny
Sirius
106.5, yeah. So anyway, there are on our blog, there are 8 winter road trips from Las Vegas. So places to go. It's nice. We have good weather.
Antelope
Some of these
Canyon.
like outside areas that people wait for the summer to go to, that's when it's like ridiculously packed. Winter's actually quite beautiful in some of these areas. What do we got here?
Antelope Canyon.
That
number
place
1.
looks amazing.
Awesome.
Have you been?
I haven't. I want to.
This is like Instagram central.
Instagram worthy.
There's always
definitely.
somebody like,
Could you imagine? I can't wait to go do my poses. Whatever I do.
Bryce Canyon National Park, which is just on the other side of Bryan Head. Good time of year to go there. Bryan Head, if you're not a skier, literally there's like 15 feet of snow. Usually, not this year.
Yeah.
But Bryce is beautiful with snow on it. It's really beautiful.
Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. Very cool
Haven't
place
been
to
there.
go
It
to.
looks
Haven't
beautiful,
been there
though.
either. Joshua Tree National Park. If anybody's been there.
Yeah, Joshua Tree's
Joshua
great.
Tree.
If you're a rock climber or a boulder, that's a big boulder climbing area. Southern California, of course.
Of course.
They have perfect weather 364 days out of the year. Maybe one day
pretty
it'll rain.
much. Right. Or staying close to town, Mount Charleston.
And it's funny because this one's a summer pick, but Mount Charleston in the winter, you want to golf in the morning and then go skiing in the afternoon, you can do that in Vegas and then jump in your pool this week.
Yeah, no doubt.
Salt Lake City, and I think the reason they had Salt Lake City was because of Park City, Alta, Snowbird, all these areas outside of Salt Lake City where you can literally fly into Salt Lake and then be in the mountains in an hour, where it's like a winter wonderland.
Right.
And if you haven't been to Park City's pretty awesome.
Zion National Park. Don't forget
Again,
about Zion. Awesome.
No crowds in the winter, so it's
great.
worth going. It's super green, and the red rocks, that contrast is pretty amazing. And you may not want to do the Narrows in the winter, but hey, maybe you do.
Never know.
You gotta, if you go, you gotta get the stick and the shoes. You have to rent those. But in the winter, you can actually drive down that main strip. In the summer, you have to take a shuttle. So in the winter, they let you drive all the way down, which is nice. Then you can go on your own time and not have to take the shuttle with 3,000 tourists.
Other people.
Yeah.
Yes. True.
Of course, check out our YouTube channel, YouTube Shorts, YouTube channel. It is the Brendan King Group. It's youtube.com/King Vegas Homes. Don't forget to what?
Subscribe. Gotta subscribe.
And hit that little bell, of course, for notifications. But we're going to be putting out a lot more content. Of course, every week we have the Unnamed Show and the market update, but we've got a lot more things in the can that are coming, which means a lot more time of us behind the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, we break it down into little smaller segments on the shorts. If you have certain things that you're interested in, you can watch the shorts. Or if you go to the main one, you can always skip to the sections that you want to hear about.
Very cool.
So you went somewhere this weekend.
I did. The day after Thanksgiving, we went to Enchant at Las Vegas Ballpark. It was super cool for the kids. The upper area before seating, you have vendors with specialty holiday cocktails, tons of food. Mrs. Claus is walking around. She's got an area where she reads stories. Santa Claus is there. The line was crazy long, but it was super cool up there. And then you get down to the actual field, where it's like a huge maze where you're supposed to find all the reindeers, Dasher, Prancer, all those ones. Also, there is a ice skating rink as well.
Name all the deer.
Let's see. No.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen.
Nice.
Whoa! And don't you forget the red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, all right, you got it.
Okay.
I don't think did I say it right? I think I did.
You did.
But yeah, no, it looks great. I've heard from a lot of people it's actually really good.
It is.
They've done other versions of this in town that were not as good. I'm not going to name those, but they were a little disappointing. But I heard this one's really well done and
kids
really,
loved it. They love it. It's awesome. And for the adults, there's little
there's like cocktails and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Little spiked ciders and hot chocolate.
If you go there one weekend, then the next weekend you can of course go ride the Santa Express in Boulder City. So Boulder City has you can ride a Santa Express train for the holiday season. It's not the Polar Express one like they have in Arizona, but it's the Santa Express.
Yeah.
So maybe they have their own. Maybe it's not the hot chocolate song. It's the hot toddy song. What else do you drink?
Okay. All right. I'll go with that.
Looking for a unique experience to celebrate the holidays. So it's nice. Actually, it's a big old Nevada Southern Railway train. It's about a 90-minute excursion, which includes a photo opportunity with Santa, storytelling, hot chocolate and cookies, pajamas, potato are optional. Tickets start at $30 per person, and the experience will be offered on the following days: the 3rd, 4th, 10th, 11th, 17th, 18th, 21st, and 22nd of December at 5:15, 6:45, and 8:15.
Boarding. Yeah, there we go. Boarding times. All right.
So of course, click the link, check it out, and let us know how it is, if it's good or not. Go ahead.
So I'm sorry, I was jumping ahead as I usually do. I am a little jumpy today. Anyway, so Hidden Cinema, who we talked about before, downtown, is now doing Christmas films, starting with the #1 Christmas film of all time, Die Hard.
I always forget that's
it is a Christmas
I always
film.
forget that it actually is a Christmas
I get
movie.
in arguments with people all the time. It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I had this argument years ago.
Yes.
I remember that.
So Friday, December 3rd, Die Hard. You have Love Actually, The Grinch, Home Alone 2, Nightmare Before Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, blah, blah, blah. All sorts of stuff. You can get your individual ticket with a picnic blanket for $17.50, ticket with lounge floor chair for $28, and couples ticket with love seat beanbag for $58.50.
I feel like you should say that one like couples ticket with a love seat beanbag. $58.50. But yeah, it looks cool, and it's on the rooftop downtown. Do we know what building it's on top of? Are we aware? I'm not sure yet.
David.
But either way, click the link. It'll take you to it. I was just curious. Wasn't sure what part of downtown, but it's downtown. So obviously you can go out to dinner, go get a drink, then go see a movie, and go back out again because there's so much to do down there.
There sure is.
Yeah, that looks awesome. And honestly, we've been waiting for this to come and to go see a bunch of Christmas movies.
Especially Die Hard.
I still can't believe
That's
it. But speaking of Home Alone,
the Home Alone house is available to rent. The actual house in the suburbs of Chicago is actually for rent. It's kind of a raffle situation.
Look at the paint can. That's
overnight stay on December 12th. Their tickets are $25, so kind of the price of a couple pizzas that he ordered with that filthy animal. Remember that movie?
Yes.
Anyway,
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That was super cool. I like that movie.
And I think it's $25 as a raffle to have the chance to actually win a night there, right?
Right.
And it's just one night?
One night.
And what?
December 12th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's through Airbnb, right?
Yes, through Airbnb. Correct.
I didn't know that Airbnb had a raffle option.
Well,
So it must be through some other site. I'm curious about this. Raffling Airbnb. Is this a new trend?
I don't know. We'll see.
Slap any building and say, hey, sleep here. Sleep at IKEA for the night. $25.
Unlimited Swedish meatballs.
You too can sleep at the Brendan King Group's office for $25 raffle. So this is actually really cool. It's a holiday lights map. So you can go to a website, and there's a Google map with little dots that show all the different homes around the valley that are decorated, not gated, and you can kind of just drive around and check them out. And it's the VegasHolidayLightsMap.com. And the group said the map has 597 homes, more than 2 million views in 2020. That was last year.
Okay.
So, maybe people didn't have a lot to do last year, but that's insane.
That's crazy.
597 homes. So if anybody ends up hitting every single home, let us know, because we would love to know.
We'll put you in a raffle.
Yeah.
To stay at the Brendan King Group's office.
You could win the chance to sleep at IKEA. So of course, endlessly burgeoning restaurant scene. We have 6 new additions, and we have a friend that's still flying around. So there's 6 new restaurants coming. The first one caught my eye right away. I heart mac and cheese.
I would probably have a heart attack because I love mac and cheese.
And it's not far from our office. So good luck.
Lunchtime.
5130 Fort Apache. Next one.
The Terrace Mediterranean. It is located on top of the Larry Flint's Hustler Club on Dean Martin Drive.
So not a family joint, probably. Well, hey, it depends on your family. But yeah, the Terrace Mediterranean. Saffron, which is a vegetarian eatery over in Chinatown, which honestly is one of my favorite areas to eat.
Boom Bang Fine Foods and Cocktails, located in Henderson.
Right away, I think of like a Batman, like boom, bang,
yeah, pow,
pow. Yeah.
Sure.
Harlow, which we're super excited about, which is La Strega, Gina Marinelli. That's going to be in downtown Summerlin at the old Andiron space.
And we also have Carver Steak coming to Resorts World December 30th.
Look at that
New
tomahawk.
steakhouse. Check that out. I'm salivating already.
Yeah. And of course, beyond that, we have 11 celebrity restaurants on the way for 2022, which Las Vegas definitely has a love affair with celebrity restaurants.
Especially Lisa Vanderpump. So Lisa Vanderpump from the Vanderpump Rules and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is having her restaurant opening in Paris.
Are you still on their fan page?
Yes, I am.
It's at 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐿, the restaurateur John Kunkel of 50 Eggs Hospitality delves into a Japanese cuisine based restaurant called Wakuda, which is going to open at Palazzo in 2022.
Juliana and Bill Rancic, our new Italian restaurant, and partnering with Let Us Entertain You, with the Melman brothers, Melman family as well, plans to open in the Forum Shops in early 2022.
And that's Bill Rancic from
Chicago, from my hometown.
But from Apprentice, actually.
Yes, he won the first Apprentice.
Yep. Chef Todd English is going to open up a restaurant at the Arts District also in 2022, which is, I'm surprised he's doing this off strip. That's pretty cool. So it's going to be in the Arts District, which is super awesome.
Bobby Flay is opening 2 more outposts, Bobby's Burgers at Harrah's, and in March 22, he's headed to the increasingly star-studded Paris, Las Vegas.
This guy is endless.
Everywhere.
He does not stop. I would love to see if he's profitable on every single restaurant. He must have like 80 restaurants. That's probably overreacting, but insane.
So always go 20% lower than what you say.
Yeah. Always. Unless I'm listing a home. It's 20% higher.
Correct.
Nobu Matsuhisha of the famed Nobu is going to open a traditional Japanese dish with Peruvian ingredients at a 3rd location in 2022 at Paris. Another one at Paris.
And Drew Brees, the old New Orleans Saints quarterback, is opening Walk On Sports Bistro, spelled French-like. And it is taking the place of Toby Keith's I Love This Bar inside the Harrah's.
That's a massive change from Toby Keith.
Yes.
And then Martha Stewart, of course, the famed Martha Stewart from the old Martha Stewart show, is going to be opening a restaurant also at
Paris?
Yeah,
wow.
in 2022. So if you're a big Martha Stewart fan, then that's where you can go to check out some of her new food concoctions.
Yeah, and don't forget Blake Shelton, the country music singer and coach of The Voice. We talked about this before. Is opening Old Red, which is going to be in the Grand Bazaar shops in front of Bally's.
Yeah, and it was like a whole entire venue.
Yeah,
it was really cool. The Jonas Family,
Brendan's favorite band,
also from New Jersey, like myself. They're going to do it's actually the dad is doing a Southern cooking restaurant that is coming to the MGM Grand.
Very cool. And Dominique Ansel is you can order cronuts rolled in sugar, stuffed with cream, topped with glaze with pastry chef Dominic Ansel opens their first outpost right next to Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill in also Paris.
It says Caesar's Palace.
Oh, Caesar's Palace. My bad. Wow. It's the same group.
Yeah. You can go to the Paris and then walk across to Caesar's. Yeah. And of course, this is massive news. Cirque du Soleil's rounded out their openings with 𝐤𝐲𝐻. So 𝐤𝐲 is officially open, and the actually Bounce Back November 24th was their first show. That show was $165 million. If you've never seen the show, the stage is incredible.
Wow.
Much like 𝐿, the stage is a show of itself. The whole stage rotates, and people like fall with wires and cables. It's amazing. Literally 300 cast and crew members are back to work. And importantly, some 1,250 Cirque employees are back to work in total, which is huge. That's a ton of people with their jobs back. Congrats to 𝐤𝐲 and all our friends over there. Casper, who was with our team during the break, he's back at work at 𝐤𝐲. Congrats, man. We're happy for you.
Congrats, Casper.
Congrats.
Yeah. Jack, what's going on with country music?
So, I talked about the NFR earlier. So, anyway, with the 10-gallon hats and stuff. Academy of Country Music Awards is set for Allegiant Stadium in March 7th. It's the 57th Academy of Country Music Awards.
And that used to take place over at
MGM,
I think Mandalay.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's at Allegiant. That's pretty massive change. Yeah.
A lot more seats.
Yeah, a lot more seats. Yeah,
that's gonna be cool.
You were talking about it, Brendan. They're doing so many things at the stadium, which is cool.
I love that they're using Allegiant for so much more than just football. Hopefully, eventually soccer.
I guess.
I'm a soccer fan. So Carrie Underwood kicks off Reflection. This is her Las Vegas residency at Resorts World.
Started last night.
Started last night, yeah. And is she replacing Celine Dion? Okay. Until Celine is back, I know Carrie Underwood will be there. She's great. I know David's a big Carrie Underwood fan. So that's great. Check it out. We are the residency spot for anywhere in the world, honestly. But yeah, go check out Carrie Underwood. Underwood. Oh my gosh.
Not Carrie Underwear.
It's Underwood.
Okay, there we go.
So as you said, hello. Weekends with Adele begins January 2022. This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be great, man.
Our wives are absolutely gonna want to see this.
I know. Which is going to be great. She's beautiful. She has a beautiful voice. But yeah, so it's kind of weird. The pre-sale ticket registration was available as of Monday to December 2nd. So you pre-sale. So the verified fan pre-sale begins. Wait, I'm confused for a second here.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. There's like a link to a verified fan page. And then you get a unique code, and then you have the chance to purchase tickets for performance first come, first serve.
There's the fly again.
Yeah.
He's excited about Adele. Hello.
So yeah, which is different for sure. This fly loves to be on camera. The weather's that nice that we've had the door open and now we have flies.
Yes.
One singular, very famous fly.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll have the link below. You can check it out for yourself. You sign up and then you get a code, and then you have the right to purchase tickets, and then it's first come, first serve after that.
Yes. So that makes sense.
Yeah, and here are the dates. Week 12 different weekends starting in January 21st. My birthday is January 22nd.
Look at that.
I can go to Adele for my birthday. And then the final weekend was
April 16th?
April 16th.
Yeah.
So anywhere between January 21st and April 16th, 12 weekends in a row.
Great.
There's a lot going on.
Tons, and there's just going to be more.
Yeah, there is. So don't forget all the links, they go to our website, and on our website, everything is there. So anything you missed or you thought you missed, of course, you can scan through there and find the links, photos, everything. And of course, don't forget to text
VIP to 702-553-1955.
And of course, if you want the market update every single week, text market to 702-553-1955.
And food and drink specials, please do text DINE to 702-553-1955.
And that is episode number 22 of The Unnamed Show. Thank you, Mr. Jack.
Thank you, Mr. King.
Happy official holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
I don't think it's official until Thanksgiving starts.
December 1st. Oh, there's our fly again.
Yeah.
Chris Kringle, we just named him.
Yeah, so little Chris Kringle, hopefully he's not here next week because he's really busy at Santa's workshop. He will not be here. But yeah, thank you. And of course, we'll see you guys next week.
See you next time.
Have a good one. Happy holidays. The beginning.